So did you have to haul out the old arabesque?
No, and it's so bizarre because all I did was I went in and I sang all of Think of Me, and then I read the scene with Raul.
Yeah,
That great written, just wonderful.
It's a deep character.
It is deep.
To the roof. And I go. Yeah.
Raul, no.
Yeah. The most developed character.
I really got into it. So that's all I did. They never asked if I could sing that E flat.
E natural.
E natural.
Now, why do you think they didn't ask you that? Could it be perhaps because it's all pre-recorded by now?
Well, yes, but you know, I thought that was interesting. That's not even part like how I can sing.
It's a combination of A, it's pre-recorded, B, if you can't hit it, they literally
then they just do a thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Well.
Do you think Sarah Brightman could hit it?
Yes.
Time. Anyway, okay, whatever. It's fine. That show's paid my bills. Okay, so they didn't ask you that. So then that was the only.
And the dancing too. That was it. I mean.
Well, they cut her. They cut the Kristen dancing, right?
No, it's in there.
Oh, you didn't come on late?
No.
Oh, that's good because I think on Broadway now she still comes on late.
She does still come on late. Yeah.
Oh,
she still has to dance a little bit. I mean.
But she used to do a lot of dancing.
Yeah. But both Elizabeth was Roy Connor was the other Christine with me, and we both did it on point.
Sur la pointe?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How'd you learn to do that in college?
In college.
Thank God.
Super.
Did it kill your knees?
No.
Ankles?
No.
Wow. But isn't it crazy shapes? Like, isn't it the weirdest, like, old school ballet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's it's supposed to be Egyptian too. I mean, it's very weird.
So go on. So you
so
got that thing callback. Then what'd you find out?
So I found out that day.
I'm so lucky.
My audition was at like 9:30 or 10 in the morning. I walked out of there and I had to get back on a plane that left at like 1.
Yeah.
So then I had to get back to the airport. But before I even got in the cab to get to the airport, I had the call saying that I got it.
So maybe we were the only callback that day.
Yeah.
Maybe there was no other girl.
Well, it was because it was down to 3 of us.
Oh, it was down to 3?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But that tends to happen. It tends to happen with me is that when I would go in for like when I booked Princesses and when I booked Les Mis too, it was an immediate replacement. And with Phantom, I hadn't gone in at all, and they had been searching for a year, and they had scrapped everybody, and then Tara called me in.
So lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to be like the last one.
Yeah.
Betty Bucky, 1776, last audition. It was her first audition ever in New York, but also she was like the last one that had ever gone in and booked it.
Word.
It's good to work.
Yeah.
Word and work. Okay, so you're like, I'm late for this tonight, but I got Catherine, so F yeah.
But it was so fun because I was close with the people in Les Mis. They were so funny. Art Valjean, he was that night when he came on, and everybody knew I had booked it, and he was doing things like
oh my God,
he was like turning up stage and doing little that was the happiest hair hack ever.
Who was your Valjean then?
Randall Keith.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you left Les Mis, and what the hell was Phantom like? You flew. Wait a minute. Did you know that it involved moving to Vegas?
I did know that, and I'd never been to Vegas.
But you were topless before.
Yes, of course.
So that was okay.
I mean,
okay, go on.
pay my bills.
Exactly. Chicken money maker.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd never been to Vegas. Never had wanted to go to Vegas. Never thought about Vegas. And I don't want to live there again.
No, I don't blame you. Yeah, it's depressing. It's smoky, drinky.
You know what it is that it's not real life. And it's everybody goes there to vacation. So that's just not normal to
live in a vacation.
You're living in a vacation.
Especially it's not like living in a vacation place like the ocean, where at least like you're near the ocean. It's like a fake vacation place.
Right, and there's no culture or ocean. I mean,
right, yeah.
There's nothing to do except
see one of the weird shows.
Right.
Wayne Newton.
See yes.
Where do they house you?
That's good. They house us off the Strip, which it's like 15 minutes away. It's a town called Summerlin, and but everything looks the same there. You know, it's all these like gated communities. It was nice. I had my own 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment and walk-in closet.
Wow.
And I was like,
was everybody like everyone that did the shows like Mamma Mia and everything? They all live in the same community?
No.
Oh, so they're all separate.
They're separate communities.
And how long was your contract?
A year.
A year?
Uh-huh.
And you were okay going away for a whole year?
Well, Christine and Phantom.
Yeah, okay, it's a good part. Yeah. But I hear you. But still,
You know.
you're young. I guess I could do that now. Never do it. And then, so what happened with the show?
With Phantom?
Yeah.
It's still running.
It is?
Yeah. It's good. It's a. Which face is that? You already gave me
So
jealousy.
bad. No, I was just like, but well, everything else clanked because Avenue Q had it closed.
Yeah,
That's pretty closed.
Yeah, Mamma Mia though is doing strangely well.
Mamma Mia is a cockroach. Go on. Be honest.
Well, this
Lip
Phantom.
syncing cockroach.
Yeah.
But Phantom.
It's doing well because it's updated. I mean,
It's definitely a name that everybody in the world knows. So if you're going to see it on Broadway, tourists will definitely go see it. 'Cause of the
Right.
names. And then how did you guys?
It's fantastic. Well, yes, it's 95 minutes first of all. So they cut out, the
what did
long.
they cut? See all the stuff that I like. They probably cut like all the.
Oh no! Well, those scenes though, what are the manager
The
scenes
manager
are cut
scene.
down a little bit.
They're my favorite ones. All right. But we have to deal with wishing you were. See, that's what I want.
We did cut a small verse out of that. We cut "Wishing I Could Hear Your Voice" again.
I don't want the ballads. I want the sassiness. Okay, so you cut that. What else did you guys cut?
A lot, like some of the masquerade dancing section.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine.
That's long though.
Yeah, that's long.
Yeah.
That's a long piece.
But what we added is what's been, the cutting down to 95. It isn't that much actually that they cut. There's things and Hal was saying, well now, I like this now.
What about that whole beginning, like lot 3?
Oh yeah. 3, 6.
Yes, the longest intro.
Yeah.
A papier-mâché wooden box.
What are we looking at? Yeah, some of that is cut
Okay,
out
good.
too,
That's-
like the
yeah.
skull or whatever.
Yeah.
Gun. I don't
3
remember.
wooden pistols.
Ooh.
Showing, yeah. I've done that show for 15 years. Okay, so hold on, so wait, and then how did you guys update it? What's the update
Well,
part?
the theater, first of all, it's a $90 million production.
What the?
First of all.
I'm sure your salaries reflected that.
Fantastically. But that, first of all, is one of the things about Vegas that I think tends to be appealing about bringing shows out there because money is ridiculous out there. You can do whatever you want.
So were the special effects crazy?
Yeah, we had fireworks on stage. We had like how he usually does with the skull in the graveyard scene after wishing, and he with the fireballs that comes out of his fingers.
How Wolverine.
So
That is so
sexy.
cool. What else?
Well, the theater is built just for us, so it's supposed to look like the inside of the Paris Opera House,
cool.
and so there's mannequins on the sides. Yeah, just like
Like the
launching.
weird mannequin in the crazy mirror that comes out?
Yeah, except that's
It's actually a person. Yeah.
yes, you know that
What's she called? Something Christine?
Mirror Bride.
Yeah, Mirror Bride.
Yeah.
Would they have like real water on stage for like the...
No, that was a rumor. There was a rumor about that it's all gonna be underwater, that whole thing, and no. But the mirror even too that she comes out of is different. It opens differently, and I don't know. It's
So
all.
just much more visually beautiful.
But the inside of the theater is what's fantastic. Oh, and the chandelier is completely different. It's in 3 pieces.
Does it not fall at 1 inch per hour?
Oh yes, that's the other thing. Because now it's actually scary when it falls.
Okay, instead of like
Instead
a
of
laugh riot.
ooh.
Yeah. It's like,
And by that time, Christine's gone. She's married.
Totally.
She's
Gotcha.
like, psych.
That's hilarious. That actually is scary.
Yeah.
Were you nervous about it ever hitting you?
No, because but what I was nervous about was in rehearsals because it's a brand new production, so which was really cool to be a part of, like to think back of when that show was first being put up and conceived, and so Hal is there and he chooses his seat under the chandelier. And we're teching this thing and the chandelier, and he's just no fear. He's just like, yeah, okay, and I'm like, that I was scared. Don't kill the legend, please. He chose his seat right under the chandelier, and I was scared for him. No, that chandelier, I wasn't scared for me, but.
Oh, that shit is scary. Okay, so while you were doing Phantom, you just constantly refused to finish your runs.
I guess so. Yes, because I only lasted 11 months. I lasted this time though.
You didn't fulfill your contract. So what happens? You went to the Little Mermaid for the workshop reading.
No, I went in.
All right, you stole the part from Carrie Butler. She told me. She's still
stole
angry. So she done like some of the workshops. And
Yeah.